Hello students, my name is Professor Muhammad Asim and we are covering AdMath. For IGCSE students which syllabus code 0606 and for CIEO level students with syllabus code 4037. This course is also highly beneficial for students appearing in EDEXCEL Further Pure Mathematics. Students, currently we are working through past papers on coordinate geometry. We begin with paper 1 and today we will solve the last question from paper 1 that appeared in October November 2015 paper 1 exam. You can see on your screen. Please note, this does not mean we have completed all paper 1 questions. We have already covered all variants of paper 1 from 2012 to 2015. In our next lecture, we will begin paper 2 past papers on coordinate geometry and we will cover all variants of paper 2 from 2012 to 2015 as well. Once the entire syllabus and all past papers up to 2015 are completed for every topic, we will then move on to questions from 2015 onwards. Students, I would also like to apologize to all for any background noise during my lecture. It happens occasionally, so your I request your understanding and I hope you will accept my apology. Now let's begin today's final question on coordinate geometry from paper 1 October November 2015 paper 1. And the question is, the line 2x minus y plus 1 is equals to 0 meets the curve x square plus 3y is equals to 19 at the points A and B. The perpendicular bisector of the line AB meets the x-axis at the point C. Find the area of the triangle ABC. So we have to find coordinates of A, B and C and then apply the formula of area of triangle. So first we will solve line 2x minus y plus 1 is equals to 0, or we can write 2x plus 1 is equals to y. This is equation number 1, and the curve x square plus 3y is equals to 19, equation number 2. So solve this equation of a straight line and the equation of curve simultaneously to get the coordinates of A and B. So put this value of equation number 1, put this value of y in equation number 1 in equation number 2. X square plus 3 and y from equation number 1 is 2x plus 1 is equals to 19. X square plus 6x plus 3 is equals to 19. X square plus 6x negative 16 is equals to 0. Assign the name of this equation is equation number 3. So this is a quadratic equation. We can solve this quadratic equation by applying middle term break method. 8 to the 16, 8 minus 2 is 6. I hope you know the method of factorization of quadratic equation. Taking x is common from first two, x plus 8, minus 2 is common from last two, x plus 8 is equals to 0. X minus 2, x plus 8 is equals to 0, and x is equals to 2 and x is equals to minus 8. Now put this value of x in equation number 1. 2 into x, x is 2 plus 1 is equals to y, and 2 into x, which is minus 8 plus 1 is equals to y. 2 to the 4 plus 1 5, and 2 8s are minus 16 plus 1 is minus 15. This is y. Hence coordinates of a is when x is 2, then y is 5. Coordinates of b when x is negative 8, then y is negative 15. Now, after finding coordinates of a and b, look at carefully on the question again. The perpendicular bisector of the line AB. So it means we have to find the equation of the line, that is the perpendicular bisector. So another name of perpendicular bisector is the straight line. How to find the equation of perpendicular bisector? First we have to find the midpoint of AB. So midpoint of AB is, what is the formula of midpoint? X1 plus X2 upon 2, Y1 minus Y2 upon 2. So why I put it minus 8? Because X is minus 8. So 2 minus 8 is minus 6 upon 2 is minus 3. And 5 minus 15 is minus 10 upon 2 is minus 5. So this is the point x1 and this is the point y1. I am gathering the gradient, the ingredient of the perpendicular bisector. Now find the gradient of AB. Gradient of AB, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, minus 20 upon minus 10, it is 2. But we have to find the gradient of perpendicular line. So gradient of perpendicular line, this is a symbol of perpendicular, negative reciprocal of gradient of AB, that is negative 1 upon 2. Now we are going to find the equation of perpendicular bisector. Y minus y1 is equals to gradient of perpendicular line multiply by x minus x1. So y minus 1 minus y minus y1, y1 is plus 5 is equals to gradient is negative 1 upon 2, x minus x1, x1 is minus 3, so minus minus plus 3. 2 into y is 2y plus 10 is equals to negative x, negative 3, and 2y plus x is equals to negative 13. This is the equation of perpendicular bisector AB. Now read the question again. The perpendicular bisector of the line AB meets the x-axis at the point C. So when this line meets the x-axis, it means the coordinate of C must be x and 0. Why? Because the y value on x-axis is always 0. So put this value in the equation of perpendicular bisector. Y is 0 plus x is equals to negative 13 and x is equals to negative 13. Hence coordinate of C is negative 13 comma 0. Now see the question again. Find the last line, find the area of triangle ABC. So we should have the coordinates of A, which is 2, 5. The coordinate of B, which is minus 8, minus 15. And coordinate of C, you can see on your screen, minus 13, comma 0. Apply the formula of area of triangle. X1, Y1, X2, Y2, X3, minus 13, 0, Y3, and X1, Y1. So 1 upon 2, 2 multiplied by minus 15, 8 multiplied by 0, and minus 13 multiplied by 5. 2 into minus 15 is minus 30. 8 minus 8 into 0 is 0. Minus 13 into 5 is minus 65. Minus, now multiply 5 into minus 8, minus 15 into 13, and 0 into 2. 5 into minus 8 is minus 40. Minus 15 into minus 30 is plus 195, and 0 into 2 is 0. Simplified, 1 upon 2 minus 30 minus 65 is minus 95. 195 minus 40 is 155. Minus 95 minus 155. 250 minus 250 with absolute sign. Absolute means area can never be negative. So area is always positive. So 2 ones are 225s are. So 125 square unit is our final answer. Student, this question has 9 marks because lots of working needed. You can see, first find the coordinates of A and coordinates of B, then find the perpendicular bisector of AB, then find the coordinates of C, then find the area of triangle. So I hope you completely understand this question. But if you feel any difficulty with this question or previous question, write in comments. I will help you. Students, I request all of you kindly do subscribe my channel, and whenever you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon button so that when I upload my videos you will get the notification. Kindly share my videos, my channel, as many as you can. Good luck for next lecture.